Hello viewers and welcome to my channel Rekha's Commerce Classes. In this video I talk about manager economics and its nature. So before starting the topic you have to know about what is economics. Everyone have unlimited wants but the resources are less. So with limited resources how we can maximize the maximum profit is economics. You just consider that you receive salary of rupees 25,000 and you will think how I can save money, where I have to invest, where can I spend it. So this is economics, and also it's the progress of industry and progress of the country. So economics is a social science which deals with human wants and their satisfaction. Next we can see the nature of economics. First one is unlimited wants. Here you will think that I need this, I want this. For example, I want a house, I want a flat, or else I want to buy a vehicle. So our wants is always unlimited. Next one is scarce resources. Resources are less, wants are more. So what to do? Next one is alternative use of resources. Which is necessary according to your want. I have this much money only, so whether I have to buy a house or either I have to buy a flat, like that I have to select from this alternatives. Next one is choice. You will select, you will choose any one from these options, taking right choice according to your priority you choose. So these are the natures of economics. Next we can see that definition of managerial economics. According to Professor Evan Douglas, managerial economics is concerned with application of economic principles and methodologies to decision making process within the firm or organization under the condition of uncertainty. So managerial economics is basis of economic theory which is useful for the purpose of decision making in management. By using this economics we get an idea what to do. We get a suggestion for the management, that is managerial economics. So before going to the nature of managerial economics, I will talk about the father of economics, that is Adam Smith. Adam Smith, he wrote, he's a famous author of Wealth of Nations, and also he was the first person who put all the economic ideas in a systematic way. He defined economics as economic is a science of wealth. Next we can see there are two approaches of economics. First one is microeconomics. Microeconomics, in the word micro itself we can understand that it means small. So microeconomics, it deals with problems such as output of a firm, of a single firm or an industry, price of a single commodity. So microeconomics is nothing, it's related to things only individual firm, industry, like that. Next one is macroeconomics. Macroeconomics, it studies the economic system as a whole. So it is a study of relation between broad economic aggregates like total employment, total saving, total investment, like that. So next one is main division of economics. So the main divisions in there are five main divisions in economics. First one is consumption. Consumption, it deal with the satisfaction of human wants, and there is an economic activity in the world because there are wants. When a want is satisfied, the process is known as consumption. Next one is production. Production, it refers to the creation of wealth, that is creation of utility, and utility, it is ability of to satisfy our want. So there are four factors of production: land, labor, capital and organization. Next one is exchange. In exchange, it's like a barter system. We give one thing and take another. So goods may be exchanged for goods for money. If goods are exchanged for goods, we call it as barter system. But in modern economy, it is a money economy, as goods are exchanged for money. So we study in economics all about the function of money, the role of banks, and also study how prices are determined. Next one is distribution. Distribution, it is wealth is produced by combination of land, labor, capital, and organization, and it is distributed in the form like rent, wages, interest, and profits. So these four factors, it perform different function in production, so we have to reward them. Next one is public finance. It deals with the economics of government. It studies mainly about the income and expenditure of government. So next one is the last topic is nature of economics. First nature is microeconomics. So as we explained earlier, microeconomics means it's study about an individual or a single firm. Next one is normative science. So economic, it says what to do, what is the cost, what are the actions to be taken. For example, if you are starting a business, you will be think of whether to buy a product or make a product. If you are buying, you will just buy a product, change the label, and then resell it. So you have to choose. Many business, they will choose about cost also. They have to choose about cost, what to be done. Like it tells managerial economics. So next one is prescriptive rather than descriptive. Descriptive, what do you mean by descriptive? It's about rules and regulations, isn't it? So prescriptive is, it is understanding, get knowledge, and then doing. For example, if a business is fixing a price for a product, the business, they have to know about the pricing strategy in the market and other companies pricing strategy, then he have to fix the price for his product. So prescriptive means what is the price strategy, what to do. So he have to understand, get knowledge, and then he have to do it. Next one is scientific art. Management is an art. All we have lot of theory or concepts in this. All the concepts is related. It should be understand according to the need, decision according to the situation, then only we can utilize it. So it gives a proper knowledge, for proper knowledge in a proper way. So we consider it as art. Next one is goal oriented and problem solving nature. Every business have a aim, isn't it? So managerial economics, it tells us what are the aim of a company. Based on this, how he can achieve its goal. For example, if we have to reach a sales of 1 crore, he decide what should be the profit, what is to be done. So based on this, the problem will be solved. Next one is integrated theory into practice. In economics, we can see that there are many markets like monopoly market, monopolistic, oligopoly, like various types of market. Each markets have different features. So everything is to be practical. If monopoly market means what is the price strategy should be known. So here it's everything is practical. Last one is application of economics. It uses basic of economics. In economy, we use market, demand, supply, product, break-even strategy, pricing strategy. All it's a basis we are going to use it. So after using, the result should be how is useful for the management. So applications of economy is nothing, it's just giving a suggestion, and that is how what decision should be taken in a proper way. So that's all. Hope you like my video. Thank you.